so I'm back. I charged on my camera and I'm going to do the length check for my 2-year, 3-month, more or less, anniversary of natural hair after my big chop. I did my big chop in 2009. So this is just the deep conditioner still in my hair, the Lick Hair Cholesterol. And I'm going to do a length check. Get that hairstyle. Okay, so it looks really short right now. But it is not as short as it looks because I get a lot of shrinkage. So here is the front. I usually don't comb it out when I do my length checks. So it might be straighter than it was in previous videos. But here's the front. And it's usually not this wet, I think. Not the majority anyway. I don't know if I've ever done one this wet. There's my bangs to here. And that's the front. If I go back a little further, might be a tad longer, a little bit. Or probably more than a tad actually, but that's okay. Here's one of the sides. Here's jawbone length. And it's to there. You can see that. So about an inch past jawbone length. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. So I'll just pull it straight down. You can see that. It's kind of hard to see. And the other side. Let's pull this down. About there. Today I also went through and did what I've heard people on YouTube call the search and destroy method, and I was searching for and destroying some split ends and knots in my hair. I didn't just, like, sometimes I did clip more than what was necessary, just a little bit more. But then I didn't just, you know, pull it up like this. And, hold on, get this section off. I didn't go like this and clip everything. I went through and looked for the knots and looked for split ends. And I didn't get them all, but I did get some of them. So yeah. And for the back, this side, at least part of this side, because some of it is curling back up. It's coming to like close to the bottom of my neck. Right in here somewhere. I'll turn it to the back. Right, so now that I'm back, I'll tell you where I was this summer. I was in Texas and it was really hot. And you should check out my other video. It has a colorful background. I don't know what number it is, but I gave a tip on what to do when it's hot and how you can use the sun to your advantage. So check that out. That video, you'll see it. It has colorful tiles in the background. Here's the middle back section. So it's past see if I can move this some. Hope you can see that. It's like past my neck. So thank God I'm learning something with natural hair. And I'm able to retain some length. When I cut my hair off though, I got the relaxer cut out. My hair was pretty short. It was shorter than I remember ever having it, so it probably wasn't that short since it grew out from me being a baby, unless it broke off or something when I was younger, but it was shorter than, it was very short. I had a student ID somewhere with my picture because not long after I got it cut, I was going to school at some point after that. So this side is to here. I think that side, let me try this again. I think that side is a little longer than this side. But that's okay, they're close. Okay, so yeah, I have this like hair cholesterol still in my hair. And I haven't completely decided what style I'm gonna do, but I'll probably straighten it again, probably blow dry it with a comb attachment and straighten it again. But I'm thankful that my hair, it still can revert back some. Some of it has lost some reversion. If you can see this, there's some straight. So I need to be careful and make sure that I'm protecting my hair, because when I heat style, I obviously didn't protect it well enough before I did it with these parts that are stuck straight. So just be careful about that when you're using heat to style. You might do better to use thicker products when you straighten your hair. Some people say don't use grease, it weighs your hair down, but it might do a little bit better about protecting your hair if you find out that serums and things like that aren't working for you. So you just have to decide if you want to do that. Some people say it clogs your pores, but if that's the case, then try as much as you can not to put it on your scalp, and just put it on your hair, and then wash it out when you can. Let me get, that's not the crown. Let's move back here some more. See about where it is around the crown of my head. It shrinks in here too. So if there's something some kind of hairstyle you want to see done, or something you think I should try on my hair, why don't you write it in the comment box? Or if you have questions about something I did with my hair, if there's something I didn't explain clearly enough, just go ahead and write it in the comment box. Here is around the top part of the crown of my head, and the top and middle crown. So I'm going to comb this out some more so you can see that. And here's my hand, so it goes a little above the palm of my hand in length. So where are the longest parts of my hair? The sides here are probably one of the longest parts. My bangs, my bang area, maybe a little higher up, might be somewhat longer than some other parts of my hair. Let's see. Yeah, see this part here? I think this is one of my longest sections. This is like behind the bangs that I showed you. But this goes up to here. So it's about the length of my hand from the bottom of my palm under my pointer to a little under my pointer finger. So if I move this hair out of the way, do a length check with that, that portion of my hair comes down to about here too. So about where the front part came down to. But it's a little further back, so it might be a little longer than the front. But yeah, I gotta wash this deep conditioner or cholesterol out of my hair. But hopefully that did my hair some good, because it was brittle in some places, and that's another thing that heat can do. So if you can avoid using it, which I don't do a lot of times. Sometimes I get into seasons where I'll do, or maybe a couple days or so, maybe longer, where I do natural styling, but then I go back and start heat styling. So you just, if you can't find a way to really protect your hair, then I would suggest staying away from heat when you can. Yeah, but this, after this is rinsed out, this could go into a fro. I don't think I'm gonna do that though, but it could be one. But thank you for watching, and please rate, comment, and please subscribe if you like the page. Again, let me know if there's any styles you want to see, if there's something I did in a past video, you want to know what products I was using, what technique, if you have a style you want me to try out, then try some, or call me. Sure, I didn't comment, and let me know what those concerns are, what you want to see. And let me know if it's helping you out, what do you like, if you like the video, if you don't like it, what did you dislike, and if you have some tips on how I can do better, then please write those in the comment box nicely, please, too. So thank you for watching. Again, please rate, comment, and subscribe.